This channel is supported by TrueFire. TrueFire is an online library of lessons from some of my favourite players. There's thousands of lessons on there. You can use the promo code JNC40 to get 40% off of any of their courses.
Monday, and that means that we try and talk about something legato-ish or lick-based or something teaching-y, kind of vaguely, or something that I'm working on. The tabs for this will be up on Patreon. But today I wanted to talk about this little doubling phenomenon that happens typically with legato stuff. I'm thinking about things in a 3-note per string structure. And this is a concept that first, I think Joshua Della Victoria, I broke down a lick of his and it had this really cool doubling aspect, but I wanted to get a little bit more granular with this and explore it a little bit more. The backing track will be on Patreon and the tab for this. I was just messing around with that concept whilst improvising last night, and yeah, let's just dig into it. So I was playing in C major for that introduction there. So let's think about this and start at the bottom of the tree. That's kind of our starting point here, right? Where we've got our 3 notes per string. It's quite a neat little way to play that scale, which is kind of suited to playing fast and stuff. But what I want you to conceptualize here, and this is going to help you to visualize kind of 2 legato boxes at once as well, is that we want to, instead of going up the scale, we want to double whatever note we just hit here. And what that is going to do is necessitate jumping down to the previous kind of legato box. So we've got our diatonic 3 note per string scales So you could think about them as modes if you wanted to, but I'm just thinking about this all as C major. But essentially, I'm starting in C Ionian. I'm jumping down to shape 7, or then that's kind of like B Locrian. Then jumping down to A Aeolian. Then jumping down to G Mixolydian. You see what's happening? See? So. And that's doing two things, right? So first of all, what we're doing is technically we're introducing a stretch. And I guess the other thing that we're doing is learning to visualize on the move. So we're seeing C major there across the whole neck. So that's why I thought this might be an interesting thing. So what I'm doing in terms of improvising is just taking one of those tiny snippets. And what I'm doing is starting and what I'm doing instead of starting on the first note is start on the second note. So this would be the whole idea, but I'm starting here. So we get our 10th fret, 12th fret, and then our doubled note on the A string. Got a really kind of interesting sound to me. So this is a new thing for me that I'm exploring, but we're kind of attacking with our either middle or ring finger, then pinky, and then the string above. I mean, and just exploring this sort of stuff is giving me new ideas. So there's a really cool little idea that wouldn't have come about until I kind of discovered this. So 9th fret, 10th fret, doubled the note there up to the C. We're kind of then going to treat that C as a pedal and drop down the scale. So then 7, 9. 5, 5, 7, 5, down to the F on the 8th fret. So you could try something like that. Kind of has a really cool sound. The other idea that I had was that you could come down in this way, and that's got a kind of cool sound as well. So kind of things to try there. So first of all, I would try kind of that idea. And back down. And then the way that I'm kind of trying to fit this into phrases is starting on the middle note instead of the first note. So, and taking that fragment. And that kind of thing could sound really cool. kind of got a bit of a different sound to it to me. So yeah, that doubling idea. Once you got the idea of the doubling thing, you could even extend it to being so that you've just got kind of like random pedals. So that's something that I'm going to be exploring a little bit more. I just wanted to chat you through that whilst it's still fresh to me. I'll kind of tab out some of those concepts, and that's just a new thing for me in the legato realm. I think it sounds pretty cool and feels pretty cool. Just the idea really to start on the middle note instead of some of the others. I don't know, give that a try. I'll catch you in another video soon. Let me know in the comments if you've seen someone else doing this before. It feels fairly new to me, at least. Cheers.